Hi, how are you? So I have to ask, have you ever been a part of a crew or a work group that has received new gear, new tools, new machinery and equipment? You know, those implements that you use to do your job. Now, you might get something new and it's like, yeah, Christmas. Let's start using this stuff right away. Make our jobs easier. Or you notice during inspections, workers are using some very worn equipment to do their jobs. Now, both cases aren't unusual. In fact, it's kind of normal for a lot of workplaces. But it isn't the entire focus of this video, but it is important to consider. When we're immersed in the different safety activities that we're doing, hazard identification assessment, incident investigation, workplace inspections, we're gathering observations made by studying the different workplace elements. Now, in previous videos, and yes, there's going to be links in the description, and in fact, if you want, you can pause this video, go have a look at those first, and see what I talked about. And in those videos, I actually talked about the people and the processes. And the people are the most important and the hardest to influence in the workplace elements. And they're the highest priority. When you're doing those safety activities that I previously mentioned, you want to be focusing on the people first. Basically, think of it this way. Who's doing what are they doing, how are they doing it, and what are they doing it like? Now, following that is the working environment where the work is taking place. Is it too hot, too cold? What is it, not lit enough? Is it too? Basically, are there hazards present in the working environment? Now, after the people and the environment, we need to look at the equipment and machinery that workers are using while performing their tasks, how the equipment is being used. It's also part of what you're observing when you're studying the people and the processes and looking at the working environment. But what about the state of the equipment and the tools, the machinery? Is it in good repair? Are the safeguards in place? Say if the workers are working in a dusty environment, are they using dust extractors properly? Are the dust extractors even working? Are the workers using the implements according to their intended design? Yes, the proper use is part of the people and the processes, but this also enables you to determine if the proper tools are present in the workplace and they're used to perform the tasks. Now, take for example, improper tool use. During an inspection, a safety walkthrough for instance, the person conducting the inspection should look and note if the tools and equipment and machinery are being used as intended and for their intended purpose. Or have they been hacked to do something else? And I've seen some weird things. I've seen circular saws turned upside down to rip small pieces of wood, screwdrivers used as pry bars, etc. In fact, do me a favor, if you've seen something weird, out of the ordinary, or just completely far out and totally unsafe, let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. Now, when this is occurring, it also might indicate a need for specialized or improved equipment. Say if workers are using step ladders and they're exceeding the recommended use by doing things like standing on the top step, maybe they need taller ladders or lighter ladders that are easier to lift and carry. Next, you want to consider how the workers are using their PPE. I know this should be part of the phase in the people observations, but PPE is also equipment. And is it in good repair? Is it being used? Are the workers using it as they're supposed to? Now, take for instance, you might be inspecting a countertop manufacturing plant where the workers are using resin. Are they wearing respirators as required? What about safety glasses, gloves, aprons, etc.? Are they using these items in conjunction with engineering controls and are both functioning as intended? Now, you should check out this video up here if you want to understand and know more about the next workplace element, the materials that the workers are using in the course of their work and how safety activities address that interaction. Oh, and I'll also talk about why I prioritize the workplace elements the way I do. But until we see each other again, hopefully in the next video, do me a favor, be a leader, be an influencer, provoke safety, whatever you're doing and wherever you go. Okay? Take care. Bye for now.